All he can do is manage what he's capable of doing. That's by winning his remaining 2 matches. This one here, of course, his remaining match will be against Ronnie Carter.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Ronnie Carter, although he can't qualify, group winner, won't be doing Ronnie O'Sullivan any favours, I shouldn't think.
O'Sullivan will have direct interest in all 3 matches in this session. The 2 he's playing in, a first phase group where someone topped the group at the end of it, having lost his first match 3-0. That gentleman was Stuart Bingham. And he's in finals day in a couple of days' time.
Yesterday, we do lose initial match 3-0, as Ronnie O'Sullivan did, of course. Need a lot of help and luck along the opponent here, Pang. Well, he's pretty much double that. His average shot time at the moment is 26.29 seconds per shot. And that's reasonably pedestrian by today's standards.
He became more and more comfortable and more dangerous.
Well, he's certainly very good technically. He doesn't push the boat out. He plays very well within himself. Doesn't play too many power shots or forcing shots that can go astray. What a clever operator. Look at the position of the Reds. On mistake. Still be very costly with the pink in open play.
Pang Junxu.
Spoke earlier about Xiao Xintong, the prodigious talent that he has. Ronnie O'Sullivan and
yes, he has a tremendous warm relationship with the Chinese contingent, as old O'Sullivan quite correctly in very high regard, both personally and professionally. And that's why this is a big deal for Pang. It's his first ever meeting with the great man. The world is that young man's oyster.
well, of course, Xiao Xintong did come to prominence, of course, winning the prestigious UK. Had up with some very good performances since then, of course. So players, when they win their first major, can struggle. .5 minutes of Aussies players would love to start this one again.
But
and he did do. It's a bit of a mistake from Pang. He ought to have covered everything there, but didn't. Ronnie's been very unfortunate. How on earth is that? To be played perfectly, and my goodness, it was. Appreciated by Ronnie. Look at this, tight to the bulk Kush has, and that's a little unfortunate. That gap for Ronnie this time has managed to get some sort of a position on a colour.
But first frame, they can go astray.
To attack. Oh, he's in off.
Foul.
Well,
one.
Onto the cue ball to run.
This is looking good. The pace is sufficient. It's not quite. Good effort.
Foul. The miss.
Found a way to
Pang
get
Junxu.
to this.
One.
He's one of those players.
He looks to me, Phil, self-doubts. But he's one of these players that's better than he looks, possibly.
Earlier this year,
No skill and expertise. Really, he does have that
30.
in the right shot to play at the right time. He still is learning. Commentated on one of his earlier matches.
Pang Junxu. 90. Foul. And a miss.
So
One.
it could be that he tries to bring left corner, or right corner, I beg your pardon. Be what Ronnie will do, I expect. Oh, he tried to play the cannon but missed them entirely.
8.
Disappointed there, Ronnie. If he's on. Well, the perfect angle. But this is the sort of game itself and the shot choices that need to be made in situations like this. The remaining reds are tight and on cushions.
nothing's.
Good cue ball from Ronnie, but it wouldn't surprise me if he. He's looked like.
Get in with confidence.
Yes, and in order to we're quite close to the cushion. Wonder if Ronnie
9.
will play problem. Is that red, and what pace can he play it at? Oh, he was okay in the end.
60.
So, to win this frame from here. Oh, that was a little careless, wasn't it? Where's it going to finish? Right over the pocket, I think.
Two.
Straight as possible on the brown. Get nicely on the blue.
Five.
Table.
9.
That's why needed.
$14.
Who would have thought so? Having lost the opener, he must win the next 3. As for Zhao Xintong, we told you he was 2-0 up on Gary Wilson. It remains thus. Victory. He would be safe and secure as the table topper, regardless of what happens from here on in.
Oh, superb.
1.
Now, we did see him look, could be very difficult if this black is only just going past that red.
$9.
Steady on, Dom.
Thank you.
He, grateful to have his presence on finals day. He's there. Difference. Or on the head-to-head.
25.
And out really nicely. But at him. Still keen to retain.
$41. $49.
This could be something special, so I'll keep.
$65.
Pan cleverly playing the screw.
73.
$145. But Pang has eyes only
81.
for the black.
Take care of itself somewhat.
Lipst.
$89.
Ronnie O'Sullivan has been the architect of air for many.
$97.
To the same pocket. Needs to be as straight as possible. Needs to avoid the cannon well. It's gone wrong.
Far too wide.
104.
What a pity. But a great. The best he can do here is to gain a draw, and that is not sufficient. O'Sullivan will not be returning.
break. Played it quite nicely.
1. Nine.
I was just the length and breadth of the country. He's made some recently.
70.
This
I was thinking along the same lines, Nick, if Ronnie were to knock in a 147 after Pang's failed attempt in the
20.
last.
$33.
I think he's been probabilities. Could still finish in second place in
39.
the group. Ali Carter last time out.
Yes, of course, this is a ranking event, so
47.
it will be added to season total.
Yes, even if he
54.
gets a draw against Pang and then beats Carter, as
55.
I said. Window.
62. $68.
Obviously, Ronnie can play into the 3 reds now from the pink without having to play it with a lot of.
As for Pang, though, a victory in this frame and thoughts of being in finals day on Friday would be at the forefront of his mind.
One. Nine.
Group B is Lucas.
Red, he'll be cannoning into the pink. Oh, what an effort that
70.
was to just the screw back 7, I wonder.
$25. Thank you. $41.
Now, Marburg bound to improve.
$49.
Should be his next target here, I feel.
57. $65.
The one thing about Pang, but he's hit that back to waste. Look at this, Dom. Come on now, White. Get
Keep
some legs.
going. Yeah, keep going,
73.
keep going. Oh.
Oh, overcut the black, would you believe? Over